special about it.
Well, once you open it, you tell me.
Ooh. Oh, I like that. That's cool. I love that. Neat. Haven't been many advances in this type of, like if it was a mechanic's cabinet.
Yeah.
That I've seen anyway. I know that would be nice for all my hair stuff. Because I'm a hairdresser. That would be really nice.
It would be perfect.
Ooh, it's got little dividers in it. I love that. Yeah, that would be perfect. It's got multi-use, I'm sure. Not just mechanic. I love that. I love the look of these cabinets anyway, but that's so cool. Yeah, you should definitely sell me. What's going on over there, you?
The whole weight of this is all pivoting on that one rod.
What's that?
The whole weight of these is all pivoting.
Yeah. Actually, you know what?
What keeps these?
Let me swing out.
Oh my god. For the trailer too? That's so cool. Wow. Sturdy.
Solid 1 inch shaft.
That is sturdy everything. I love that. Man of few words. That's why he has me.
Thanks for the review. Okay, before I don't want to sell
It
it.
looks heavy duty.
Thank you. And it is.
It looks structurally heavy.
And when it's a guy that works.
I can tell by the drawers, the way the welds and everything are put together.
Yeah. Go ahead, sir.
Really? Yeah, I got that. That's nice. The full serviceable too. You can grease it there. That's nice. That's really nice. I have nothing to say about that. And you can tell by the weight of the drawer. She's heavy.
Yeah. The bigger, rare magnet.
Yeah, that is nice.
So it gives it a little bit of a tug without being nasty.
Heavy duty hammer drawer. Yeah, that's really nice, man. Nope, I like that. Yep, you got an idea there. That's a great shirt. That's definitely a cut above the rest of those.
All right.
That's
So,
organizing. Oh, yeah. You can tell the feel.
and use 2 fingers and just open the drawer with me in it.
As smooth as a button, right? Yeah, that's nice. I'll show the way you want to stick. You've played with this before.
Of course.
Yeah, that's nice too. I can see that on the side of the trailer, for sure. That's nice, guys. That's good design.
Solid 1 inch shaft.
Yeah, I just thought that's serviceable. You don't see this, eh?
Exactly. Nobody has that.
You don't see that. And you got a total seal too. No.
That's not going
You
to
go down dirt gravel road or
Yeah.
whatever, potholes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's legit.
Like you lose a little bit of space, but you don't really. I mean,
Easily.
Wow.
There's a tall dude. You're too skinny to be impressive. I don't say anything. You just tell me what you like and what you don't like.
Really heavy duty because they're not on sliders, huh? Nice dividers. So really well built, eh?
There you go. And now pull.
Locking mechanism. Wow, that's pretty wild, man. So, what's the idea of having them swing out as opposed to drawers? Is it just because of the weight thing, or?
Well, most people replace a toolbox because of the slides of the glides. Start wearing out. It starts getting more difficult to open.
Yeah.
All of ours have a grease zerk. It's on a solid 1 inch shaft.
Yeah.
So it works like this the day you get it, and as soon as it doesn't open nice,
Just grease it up.
you grease it up.
Cool.
And you know, there's doors that are hundreds and hundreds of years old, all working on a pivot, right?
Yeah.
System.
Do you different sizes and stuff too?
Yeah, we make 9 sizes of the truck boxes.
Yeah.
We make this one in double wide.
It's all locked.
No, so just a little magnet.
Oh, okay. Nice swing out.
How would these compare in terms of gauge? How it feels? How sturdy?
Oh, this is a lot more sturdy. You know, this is this is almost like my my safe. What I find with my my cheapo Husky is if it's packed too high, stuff falls back.
Right.
And then sometimes it gets jammed, and it's like, ah, shit.
Absolutely.
And there's even like stuff that has fallen down to the back.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what's down there.
Right. So what you were saying is that you're not in that space. Well, you just named the biggest issue with almost all the brands. So a lot of times it's hard to open, but here it's flat bottom.
Yeah.
So it will never do that. If you drop something in the back, you just go get it.
Yeah.
We use the top of our toolboxes, and they're really not that solid like that one is. So yeah, you could probably.
So what's the positive side and what's the negative side? You want to take a look, sir? I'd love your opinion too. Seriously.
From the feel of it too, you wouldn't have any worry about overloading those drawers.
I was just going to ask what the load rating is.
400 pounds.
Wow. Yeah.
And we do a trick, and a lot of people do this trick. But if you allow me, I'll stand at the end to make it as heavy as possible.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to ask you to close it. Close it at, about a quarter of the way.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. That's, every time I go into a store, I pull a drawer out and I do this with it, and most of them are too flimsy.
Absolutely.
What pulls it into place here?
I'm sorry, it's a strong rare earth magnets in the back.
I wondered if it was magnetic. Okay.
So every drawer has a reason. Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Where is it made?
It's made in Arbor, Manitoba. We invented it, we designed it, and in order to hit the price point for Costco, we've got 3 units that are made overseas. Just take a look. Tell me what you think.
Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Fucking heavy duty. Grease nipples?
Yeah.
Fuck. That's a solid fucking, holy fuck, you can like really, you can hammer on this thing, and that's not just a toolbox, that's a workbench, eh?
That's correct.
That's a pure workbench. To level it off on the bottom, that's a really nice piece of equipment there, sir.
Thank you.
That's really, really nice. Wow. Built tough, I'll tell you that. I think it's going to be a great seller just for the fact that it's a workbench, not just a toolbox.
Exactly.
You can put a goddamn vise on this fucking thing, man. You can hammer metal on it. You can do anything. Fabricate metal on top of it, the whole 9 yards.
Absolutely. Take a look at the other one right beside it.
As opposed
It's
to
a little T to open it.
this one here.
Yeah. Turn to the left.
Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Well, you really thought of everything, eh? I like the fact that it swings out. That's really, really decent. It swings out. You get the whole... Yeah, that's fucking awesome. That's really... That other one's the same as this one, I guess?
Yeah,
just
very
a little
similar.
smaller. That's not bad. That's not bad considering the quality you're getting out of it, because Snap-on is not as strong as this, and Snap-on's a $10,000 fucking toolbox about the size of this. Mm-hmm. If you get the really, really big ones, they're like almost 30 grand, those fucking things.
I know.
So that's not bad, because to me that's a better quality than Snap-on. It looks stronger.
Yeah. Well, look at the gauge.
Uh-huh.
I mean, there's no Snap-on with a 1/4 inch top. This is a workbench. You nailed it. It's a workbench. Snap-on is a toolbox.
That's right. This is a workbench toolbox.
Yeah, exactly.
That's great. I hope it works out for you.
Thank you.
That's really, really nice.
And these are the type of feedback from customers. Like, I could have a sales guy, but you did a better job describing this than any of my sales guys.
Really?
Oh fuck yeah!
I know your sales guy.
Well, you get any fucking monkey wrench guy, will tell you more than any sales guy would.
Absolutely.
We're
Absolutely.
the ones that wrench these fucking things.
And
right?
and you're the one that nailed it. He goes, look at the top. You could bang on this. This is a workbench, and that's exactly what it is.
That's really cool. And the price is not that bad considering the size. It's not that bad. Because Home Depot's got it $2. Those two pieces, you could probably get the whole thing for about $5 grand. The two pieces.
Yeah.
$5 grand won't get you a toolbox like this.
No.
Not at Home Depot, not at Snap-on, nowhere. Not like this, not this quality anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can actually, like I said, man, you can actually fabricate metal on this fucking thing, man. It's like, if you get more, put them beside each other.
Yeah.
Wow.
We do. We make modulars that you could outfit a whole garage.
You can put fucking vices. You got tops that you can bolt vices on and stuff like that. That's really, really cool. You might just start something with a lot of mechanics, man. That's a really, really, I like it. I like it.
And you know what? Everybody that sees it, that touches it, talks like you. The people, if I look at a brochure, I look at it and go, yeah, it's pretty color. But until you open it and you feel the gauge, like you walk by and you go, yeah, it's a toolbox. And once you open it, you go, holy shit.
Yeah, as soon as I open it, I said, wow.
Yeah,
Fucking thing's built like a safe, like a safe, you know?
absolutely.
Built to last, that's for damn sure. Even got grease nipples in the fucking things.
Absolutely. Every drawer has a grease nipple.
That'll last forever, man. That'll last forever. I'd like to see more of it. Like more connections with devices and, you know? You got a whole catalog book, don't you?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not here to sell it, but this is what
What do
we
you mean
do.
you're not here to sell it? What the fuck you doing here? If you
I'm
don't wanna sell
recording.
it?
I'm getting the video. I mean, fuck, if you want to buy it, I'll sell it to you. But, but I'm not here to sell
I think my wife would fucking kill me if I came home. I bought a toolbox, $5 grand. She'd fucking shoot me, man. After all the money I've been spending on that fucking thing.
See, that's the modular where you get it at the top and you can go
What if
on
I did want to buy one? Where would I go get all this fucking shit? Where you
just give me a call. Numbers at the bottom.
I'm a backyard mechanic. I got a nice little fucking garage, but you can buy a piece at a time. You don't have to buy the whole fucking thing. at one
Yeah.
shot. What's that one's almost $2 grand. That one's $2 grand. That one's almost $2 grand. What's this one
About $2 grand. Open that one. That one opens up a little bit differently.
for?
You saw that?
Yeah, that's really cool. Memory steel.
Yeah.
You guys-
And when like this is
You guys thought of it all. I've never seen memory steel on a fucking toolbox in my life.
so this is meant
That's what
for
this is called, eh? Memory steel. I'm a fabricator, so I know
oh
this shit.
cool. So this is meant to be on like a hydro truck, a workbench, where you got meatheads, people that don't care about the equipment. The owners typically care, but the service guys
Yeah.
they don't, right? They come here and then they go, they do that, right? And they do that all the time. And
Yeah,
then
the doors don't last long when you do that.
they don't last long, and then they go back to the boss and they go, sorry boss, it broke again.
Yeah,
Except that this one won't.
this one.
And when it does, you unscrew this, you take it off. It's just
Mhm.
and you replace a 15-cent piece.
Well, I'm definitely going to keep your card.
Cool.
Do you got like a website?
Yeah, it's on there.
That's really, really cool. I'm not going to lie to you, it's pricey.
Yeah, it's
But hey, you pay for fucking quality, right?
sure.
Like when people come to me and want me to do something, it's like, it's unreal how cheap people are these days. And I tell them, like, I can't fucking do all the body work on your car for $1,000, man. Fuck
What car do you have?
the Buick. I got a lot of people ask me, "Oh, you do a little body work for friends of mine and shit, right? Yeah, I'll help them out, whatever." And then they get all cheap on my ass. It's like, buddy, you have any idea how much fucking metal and acetylene and fucking welding rods cost today? I just welded the whole side of your car. You won't even give me $100. Fuck off. Don't come back. Don't come back. I wasted more than that on material.
Yeah.
What is a fight night after a car night?
And they're supposed to be your friends.
It looks like
you
it.
know?
I don't have neon, I get
That's really cool, man. I like it. It's about time somebody thought of making something tough like this. Because you're right about one thing. I got 3 toolboxes at home. One's about 10 years old. The other one's about 15 years old. I mean, they're nothing as fancy as this. But they don't last long. 5-10 years and the drawers start coming apart on you. All the roller bearings, because they slide out like this, right?
Yeah.
All the roller bearings on the side fall apart on you. And
How long do you think this would last?
for fucking ever, dude. Depending on the rod that's in here.
Solid steel.
If that's a solid, well, I can already see the gauge of the fucking metal is unreal. This ain't going nowhere. Fuck. Jesus Christ, that ain't going nowhere. You can run that into a fucking truck. That's what trucks are made out of.
Yeah. That'll damage the truck.
Oh, for sure, buddy, for sure. Yeah, the quality that it's made out of, no doubt about it, it's gonna last for fucking ever. And if you take care of it and grease the nipples and everything like it, fucking 100 years old and it'll still be around. That's really cool. I like it. Really like it. I might steal your ideas and just fabricate one myself.
Absolutely, we have people that have done it. Our first demo, our first unit, is still around. It kind of sucks.
I'm sure
it
you
doesn't
got it.
light up. It
I'm
doesn't
sure you
light
got
up.
all this patent and everything.
Of course we do.
Of course.
But you know what? If there's lots of people that have reverse engineered and tried to build it, and you know what? The first 3 or 4 or 5 kind of are prototypes, and you screw up, and you end up spending $4,000 worth of material and time, and it's okay. I mean, the idea.
You're gonna go with Home Depot? You're gonna go with Home Depot? You're gonna try to sell this idea
Nope.
to Home Depot?
Nope. It's going into Costco at the end of the month.
Okay. Why don't you try to sell it to fucking high performance places? You know, like performance improvements, parts stores. Because those are the guys that walk into those places. Those are the guys that are gonna buy this fucking shit. The guy at Home Depot is gonna buy the fucking Home Depot one, the cheaper one.
The cheap one. Yeah, the
Because they
Husky.
don't need something this heavy.
Nobody.
Guys like me that fabricate, work on cars, do body work, or work on heavy duty trucks, dump trucks and shit like that, this is the kind of toolbox we want. Because when we throw a fucking wrench in the cocksucker, it ain't gonna fall apart on you. Or when you overload the doors, you know how many times I overload my doors
All the
with
time.
with all my air ratchets and shit. I go open the goddamn thing and it all falls apart on me because air ratchets are heavy and shit, right? It's about time somebody thought of fucking building something heavy. That's a really, really cool idea. I'm glad you asked me to look at it because that's really nice. Really, really nice. I think you're gonna do well.
Well, thank you, sir.
I think
And
you're gonna
if
do
you
well.
if you want, when you're ready, give me a call. I'll
think
give you a
you're
good. I'll give you a good price.
I think you're gonna do well, and if I were you, I would go with the performance places.
Sure.
I think you'll sell more.
Cool.
I honestly do.
Sure.
Because most guys at Home Depot are trades guys. They're carpenters,
Nah,
electricians.
we're not selling
They don't
this.
need something this heavy.
Nobody at Home
You
Depot.
know who's gonna buy these? Diesel mechanics, body shop guys,
Yeah.
guys like me, fucking roughing it on the ground. and shit.
These are available through Ackland Granger, the supply store.
Those are the guys that are gonna buy this fucking thing.
Yeah.
You might sell a few at Home Depot too. Don't get me wrong, but I guarantee you, performance shops will sell way more than Home Depot will, because those guys, they're the ones that, they're the ones that use this shit. You know what I mean? That's my theory, anyways. As a fabricator, that's my theory. But yeah, I think you're gonna do very well.
All right. Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Well, I can see it. I know.
It's
That's why it didn't look like it was Chinese made to me.
No, but China doesn't necessarily make that. They make things to the spec that you want.
Bring the quality control on the ground.
Absolutely, 100% agree. All I'm looking for is an honest opinion. If you say it sucks, that's okay. If you say it's good, that's okay.
Well, what's unique about it?
Take a look at it. You tell me. because I don't want to sell the box. I want you to tell me what you see. When you look at a toolbox on a brochure or from where you're standing, they all look the same. Until you take 2 steps closer and you open the door.
So that's what you want me to do now.
I would love if you would.
I got to do it with hand sanitizer. Yeah. It's cool. It's heavy duty. You're losing a bunch of space though, because it doesn't go.
You do lose space, absolutely.
I mean, it looks like it's heavy duty built. I mean, there's even a grease thing fitting there. It's not going to blow over in a storm. Anyway, that's what I think about it.
That's cool. And you know what? I appreciate. You're absolutely right. You do lose space.
It looks very heavy duty. It probably weighs a ton.
Almost 500 pounds. So what do you think?
Pretty cool. It's like
What-
magnets sticking it.
Yeah, it's magnet that's keeping it closed.
That's pretty strong.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I like that design, how it like opens out like that. Pretty smart. It's
What about-
different. I've never seen a toolbox like that.
It's patented. What about the thickness or the gauge or the strength of the box itself?
Feels very strong. Most like toolboxes are very like weak, right?
Yeah.
So this feels like very. It feels like almost like a safe. Like it actually like feels like you're like closing something like very sturdy, right?
Yeah.
I could definitely see diesel mechanics using this.
Absolutely.
I'm just trying to see how the lock mechanism works.
Here, dude. That's a good question. Here. Right now it's strapped down. I wouldn't do this if it wasn't strapped down.
So that happens only if you have all of them.
Well, right now it's strapped down. If it wasn't strapped down, it would tip over.
Okay.
But this is the locking mechanism here.
So okay, so it turns the shaft there.
And if you look over there, you'll see it move. So what you can do is actually lock it. You can lock it, and then you close it.
It'll still.
Yeah. So right now it's not locked. So if I lock it, then I can close it and it'll kind of spring in.
That's pretty cool.
So if you've got, your stuff, you say, hey, you can access anything in this drawer.
Yeah.
And when you're done, just close
Close
it.
it, you don't have to close it. That's really cool.
So this one over here, just the thought process. Like a lot of times, latches or handles break. Especially this is meant to be in like a hydro truck, the one that bounces around, right?
Yep.
The guys that are a little bit of meatheads with their toolbox. So you pull this back, and it opens.
That's nice. I like how that's
Right. So now close it with a little bit of gusto. Just I like a meathead would. No, that's not a meathead. A meathead would do this.
yeah.
Right?
But and it's not moving.
Exactly. And then when it does break, it's one screw
Yeah.
and a 50-cent piece. And
But it's heavy duty.
Yeah.
That's for years. That's gonna take years and years for it to wear out.
we're getting the man on the street opinion of the box. So go open one and tell me what you think. A woman on the street.
Ah, nice. I was expecting for it to come out like this.
Everybody does.
So what's the rationale of having it like that instead of like a pull-out?
Most of the times when you replace a toolbox, is because the sliders kind of gave out and they start wobbling and all that
Okay,
stuff.
right.
So this is on a solid 1-inch shaft. So when you open it, like a door, like the church doors that weigh 3, 4, 5, 800 pounds, and they work perfectly and they open and the little latch goes back exactly where it needs to be every time.
Right.
So it's the same thing. Instead of having slides and glides, you have a pivot point. I'll open it up for you, and you can tell me your opinion. on in. I don't say anything. I just ask where you're big.
Whoa,
Oh, okay.
that's neat. Well, when you said swivel, I thought that was the name of them.
It's the brand of the toolboxes.
Oh, nice. What's this one here? Just
You can take a look at it. It's a little T, so you have to open it up, lift it up. It's a little snug.
okay.
And then turn it towards me and down.
Oh, that's nice. And they all swivel.
Maybe good name.
Wow, that's nice.
Maybe it's Bill.
All I want is a review. What do you think of it?
Nice.
How does it compare to anything you've seen anywhere?
Well, Bill,
Yeah.
I can tell you that. The drawers are very heavier and snap-on, but because I'm a mechanic, so
Okay. So is the gauge thicker on this or on snap-on?
the drawers feel more heavier.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm talking about? It feels more like sturdier.
Sure. So open it and tell me what you think.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's neat. Okay. I wasn't expecting that.
So what do you think?
Different.
The thickness of the steel, the differences, the advantages, the disadvantages.
I would say it's pretty good. Like it opens all the way, right? And you can see everything.
Right.
As opposed to like a normal one, there's usually a little bit inside, kind of. You know what I mean?
All right. So go ahead and tell me your opinion.
All right. So they're heavy. They're really heavy. Now I've seen a video. I've seen a video where people stand on this. Now if I break your toolbox, that's too bad, so sad. And if I break my leg, well.
You decide to choose. You go up on the tallest one.
Is this? Yeah, of course, because I'm assuming that if this one were to break, it would affect every one of them at the bottom, right? So if I stand here, I'm what, 189 pounds or something like that?
But
Okay, all right.
just go.
Oh, all right, gotcha. I see
If
what
it's
you mean.
locked, let me know.
All right.
I'll give you the key.
That's a little different, isn't it? That's kind of nice. Yeah. That's a good sound. It's a good sound. I design equipment. I'm mechanical engineering technologies. I design equipment, and I like the design. Very nice. Nice and strong. And you've loaded them?
Yeah.
Already, yeah.
I could stand in it, and
Yeah.
you could close it
Yeah.
without a problem.
Okay. Yeah, very nice.
We say it's 400 pounds.
Okay.
But the reality is
Yeah,
as much as you could fit in.
You could fill that with lead, and it's going to be.
That's exactly it. So
Nice. Nice.
It's not really an issue.
Well, they're all the right size too for different size. A lot of times you get a bunch of small ones or whatever, but nice.
What do you think of the gauge or the thickness?
It's I said it. It's the right sound. It's nice.
Off. Most other toolbox, what they do is they lock the casters.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I did see. I wondered why you had them.
So
yeah.
right here, you see these are legs.
Yeah.
So right now it's resting on legs, so it's a real workbench.
Yeah.
And when you move that the rocking system here,
Okay.
what it does is it pushes down the wheels, and then you wheel it to where you want,
Okay.
and then you put it back on the
I
legs.
didn't come around to the side yet, but I was going to ask. Nice. Okay. So it lowers the whole cart is on a platform on the
legs.
On the legs itself.
And I mean, it's about the simplest piece, but it's just a inch and an eighth
Yeah.
bolt.
Yeah.
And if it's at all uneven,
Yeah.
you can
No,
adjust it.
that's nice. Yeah, very nice. Okay, and same, nice. Yeah. Very nice. Nice. Yeah, you don't get that gauge in anything these days. No.
Exactly.
That's a keeper. That's yeah, she's not going anywhere. Very nice.
There you go.
Very nice. Yeah.
That's why I meant on a brochure. There's no way that you can try to explain that. Tell me what you think. There, it's magnetic. A little tug. A little tug.
Oh wow. Hey, I like that idea. That's a neat idea. Big one do that too. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sturdy. I've never heard of Swivel. They just make
Most
boxes,
people-
or they make tools too.
We don't make tools. We only make toolboxes. We make a workbench like this. We make it double wide. So this one's 30.
Yeah.
Double wide 60. We make this, guys.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit of a T. So turn it and open it.
Yeah, I understand how these work. I was a fireman. Oh, the same drawers. Great. These are just like fire trucks.
That's exactly it. It goes on service vehicles, fire trucks, service trucks, that kind of stuff.
They never break.
They-
One thing about them.
Just like us, Mr. Wilson.
In Manitoba. Open up a drawer and tell me what you think.
First of all, I'm going to look at the welds because I'm a welder.
Please do. Give me your opinion of the welds as well.
Well, they're powder coated, but oh shit! Look at this. Oh, you know what? Right away, I'm impressed. Heavy duty. Okay, dude. Very sweet. Simple but functional. Am I on the right track?
It's your opinion, not mine.
And
I've
this
got
I
my
like,
opinion.
but right away, this is what I like here. Very, very strong. You know, most your Taiwanese, you grab the thing and it goes like a.
Absolutely, they all do.
This weighs. I bet you this thing weighs 300 pounds like this.
450.
So right away, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good casters, yeah. I love it. Okay, what's your main pin?
1 inch solid shaft.
It's solid.
1
Okay.
inch solid shaft.
Very nice.
And if you look in the corner after you open it completely, where the shaft would be,
What am I looking for? Oh, it's grease nipple, yeah.
there you go.
Okay, yeah.
So what happens is if you're
quarter
in a
inch top.
quarter inch top.
Buddy, I know steel. I'm a steel worker. I'm a blacksmith by trade.
There you go.
And I fabricate shit I wouldn't believe. So right away, as soon as I felt the weight of it, and these are nice little MIG welds, I presume. They're not TIG welds, they're MIG, right? Yeah. And these you start here and you stop here. I can tell. They're nice. Very good. So how did they weld them? Do you weld them with the flat or do you weld them downhand?
Robot.
Robot. Oh, it's robotic.
So these ones are all made with robots. These ones here, if you,
I like
it's
this.
a
It gives
it's a
me
T
fear.
it's a T handle. So turn the T handle and you can open it.
Like these are like on truck bodies. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. So is there a stopper?
Yeah. Once it gets
Fucking
a little
heavy
lower,
again.
it's a little bit of a door.
Yeah, but it's heavy.
It is.
Dude. And look at this. Check this out. But you know what? You need a special guy that's going to want this. You need a guy that's going to throw wrenches. It's extra heavy duty.
Correct.
For a diesel mechanic or a guy out in the field or in the tar sands or and they're so smooth. You know what I like? Every drawer comes out like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's different. It's really cool. And is there a magnet in there? Yes, there is.
There is.
I'm giving you good reviews here. Very nice. Well, you know why? Because I'm the right guy to look at it.
Absolutely.
I'm a metal fabricator, okay? And this is 1/8 steel. You can bend that by hand, or you can get a jig and bend it. Now I'm looking at, you got little cutouts here. Is that where the thing slides in?
No, that's for just in case water gets in.
Okay.
The little holes is so that the water can have a
This
place
is
to get out.
C-channel. This is about 2.5, I'd say, yeah. And now where do you get these guys? You must have them made for you.
We punch them.
You punch them, okay. You got it, so you got big heavy ironwork.
Industrial press.
This big guy down here. Oh, sweet. Very cool.
Thank you.
But
Yeah.
now comes the hard part. These aren't cheap. I'm gonna give you what I think you're charging for.
That's beautiful. Let's find out
Okay.
what you think it's worth.
Well, if it's handmade, it'd be worth a ton of money, but you can't make it by hand because you never go.
We'll never make money. We'll never
So
make money.
you're. I'm saying this one here is separate from that, right?
Yes, they are
on its
separate.
own, this one. It's got a heavy-duty trigger. You could put a vise on it if you wanted.
Yep.
I didn't want that.
The little handle, pull
Yeah.
towards the middle.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh shit. Dude, this is all right.
Does it come out to the side to pin it?
I'm sorry?
Oh, is it grease fitting on each?
Every single
You
one.
got, you got Delrin washers in here, and then you've got a grease fitting as well.
Yes. If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing.
So there's a foot treadle here, correct? So there's a foot treadle, so that puts the wheels down so you can move it.
That is exactly it. A little bit of a working surface. And open up a drawer, tell me what you think.
Oh, so there's larger models as well.
What do you think of the gauge, the thickness of the steel?
Oh, it's heavy duty. It's never gonna. There's a lot of quality. It's real quality in the unit.
I'll be dead before that would fall apart.
The real question is, what do you think of the toolbox? So open a drawer and tell me what you think.
Oh, what a surprise! What a surprise! I think that's the environment because it's got twice the shelf space on each stool.
Well, this is for your truck. That's for
What do you think of the thickness of the steel?
I like it. So you got neoprene bushings.
Actually, open one up completely and look where the solid, where the chaff would be.
So this is got a grease fitting.
Yeah,
You got a magnet to hold it in place.
Correct, a grease fitting and a magnet. All toolboxes look exactly the same on paper and on the internet, but they're not all created equal. So what I ask people to do on a video is open a drawer and tell me your honest opinion. Whether it's good or bad, just be honest. Tell me what you think.
Definitely not what I expected. I really expected it to pull out your traditional way.
Right.
Okay. Is this available left hand or right hand, or only right hand right now?
Right now it's only available that way, but the underbody trunk box is available for right-handed, left-handed.
Are these shop for shops?
Yeah.
I would say your magnet
Yes.
is a tad too strong. Like
That's by design.
okay, you know what I mean? It almost feels like I got to give it more than 10 foot-pounds of torque to pull it apart, right? As opposed
it catches you off guard the first couple of times.
Yeah.
But you know what? I appreciate that. So you think that the magnets are too strong?
Yes.
Okay.
Because why are they so strong? What's the reason for it?
Because it's a movable bench, and we don't want them to fly open when you're moving it.
Pushing, obviously.
I mean, ultimately you could lock it when you're pushing it.
And why such thick metal? You expect to drop this thing off of a cliff?
So that it lasts.
Obviously, you can expand to more sizes. And
Absolutely.
what's your market? The home garage guy, or more the diesel mechanic that
Diesel
has
mechanic, the guy that will.
huge tools that wants to smash shit against everything?
That's exactly it. And then we've got, the hydro truck model here. That goes into a service vehicle.
See, this magnet
Yeah.
isn't as tight as that one. I'm using less force to open this one.
That's cool.
You have a contract now with the hydro to put these in?
We have some in fire trucks and different cities. But
What's a box weigh?
450 pounds. Empty.
And it's got a high security lock system with is there a bar that goes down through the back of it?
Yeah, I'll show you. So take the drawer and close it slowly so I don't wipe out.
Pounds on there, maybe more. I'm being generous. Being generous. And yeah, it's good bearings in there.
There's no bearing.
No?
Just a solid shaft.
But Teflon, right?
Teflon is just as a spacer.
Okay.
And if you look, there's a grease nipple.
Okay.
And it's a solid 1-inch shaft on the inside. That's it. That's it.
He's a mechanic. I'm just a home mechanic.
Oh, that's kind of neat. Yeah.
Oh, God, that's different, isn't it?
That's really neat. Yeah. We have in our shop, like they have ones they supplied our company. But that's really neat.
Actually, you know what? That'd be a better idea.
Oh yeah.
Like the ones I got in my garage at home. It's like,
yeah, that's really.
actually, you know what? I need to get one of those for my.
You can see. So what is it? Quarter inch.
Quarter inch tall.
Yeah, I know. That ain't going anywhere either. You know what? This is really good.
It is good.
And the beauty of it is, you don't have that stupid. You don't have that stupid thing here.
Yeah, I just.
So
I'm
that
gonna get
something
my
happens to be up a little bit too
camera. I
far
just
at
wanna
one
get a
time, and you go
picture
like,
of that, okay?
What's that?
I'm gonna get my camera.
Oh, please do.
That is. This thing is built like a brick shit house. You've got grease nipples on it. Holy shit! You didn't miss a thing, did you? Look at that. Solid as a rock. Oh, camera.
That's why, because what happens is, if you look at a toolbox on a picture, it looks all the same.
Yeah.
And you know what? You were going to walk by looking and it was a toolbox.
I did. I was just trying to. Actually, when we first came in, what the hell is this guy doing?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
And
But no.
I don't want to get in people's way, but I like people's opinion. And you people that come here are typically the type of customers that buy my stuff.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh no.
Here,
You
you
gotta
can take a look at this one if you want. That's a weather tight box.
Oh, same. This thing's built good, man. It's the same thing, only different. I tell you, buy one of these things once.
Those are the type of comments that, you know, people on the internet like to hear. You buy this once.
Yeah. Wait, holy crap, this thing is really built well. You see this, Phil? Look at this thing here. Look at this. That when we were doing all the cars. Look at this.
Can I grab a card?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but feel this, Phil. Look, it's not moving. Yeah, but look at, there's even grease nipples in it. Dude, that's a trick, eh? Here, open it up. Let the guys see it. Take a shot of the grease.
Yeah, that's neat. I work over here at the Mercedes dealer. So
Oh, do you?
they have they put in benches with these,
Yeah.
but nothing like that. This is pretty good.
You know, my buddy here, he likes this trick.
Oh, you're standing it, yeah.
But more importantly, I'm going to ask you to just close it gently.
So he's asking me.
So I don't wipe out.
Look at that, it's nothing. Phil.
That's 250 pounds in there.
You pig. It's relaxed muscle, that's all it is.
Relaxed muscle. Yeah, I like that one.
Now the gauges, you can tell right
Absolutely.
away.
Want to open a drawer, sir? Give me your opinion.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. I don't know how I can see from your demonstration. Solid.
It's different, eh? The drawer.
Yeah.
But don't you lose a little bit of storage?
Absolutely.
Feel the magnet in the back there. Is there a magnet?
There's a magnet in the back.
You don't feel nothing like this, kid. This is what we grew up with. Everything being solid. Your car, your hair dryer, your toaster. My God, everything.
True, eh?
Oh, that's smart.
I'm sure it's good for some applications, for sure. Heavy duty stuff, right? Wherever you're gonna go.
And the nice thing is, and because it's got wheels and it's a workbench, so the idea is that you got your workbench, you bring it to where you're working. If you're got a smaller garage or you need a space, you put it down on the wheel, you wheel it out, you clean it, or you move it out so you can work, and then you wheel it back. It's not you know, your average toolbox. It's a workbench.
How's this guy? What's
So that's a T. That's a T. Just open it and tell me what you think. No, turn.
Oh, I see.
Wow, James Bond, look at that. This is how smart everything is. This is like someone from Europe designed it.
It's invented in Canada by a gentleman in Manitoba.
Manitoba, nice. Solid metal. Wow.
And that's, you know, typically it's a job site box, it's a trailer
I was gonna
box.
say after like a truck or something on the side,
And one thing that you might have not noticed yet, there's no bearings, bushings, or slides. There's nothing.
Oh, okay.
So if you open it up, let's open it up.
Yeah, it's on the. There's a big.
There's a grease
hole
system.
going.
So it's a solid 1-inch shaft.
Yes.
And this, if you're in a mobile application, you're driving your truck, and there's dust and grime and moisture.
Yeah, it's gonna get into that.
Right, of course. There's no other way. But with this, what you do is you pump in a little bit of grease, and what the grease does is it will ooze and push out. So then you wipe and then it's all new grease inside, kind of like doing an oil change. And the moisture's gone.
I have machines, and when you grease the machines, the same thing.
Exactly. So you just wipe off the grease, and the dirt and the grime and the moisture is all gone.
Not whoever was building them thought of everything, right?
So how much storage do you use? Is it the way it comes out?
Well, if you do me a favor, open that one and open this one. So if you look, this one, very little. That one, a fair bit more. It depends on the depth, which you know we try to lose as little as we can. But on that one you lose more. This one you lose less. This one is about 3%. That one you're about 12-13%.
If you have a problem, just buy that double.
Yeah.
But you know what the smartest thing about this design? Just like this style, whatever.
Yeah.
The drawers don't do this. You try to pull them out sometimes. And it's stuck.
It's on a rod, man. This is like you can't. Oh yeah.
So do me a favor.
Oh wow.
So just close it. Yeah. And nice and gentle so you don't wipe out. Just close the door.